Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video. Want to give you guys a heads up on some of the best Steam PC game deals available at our good friends at cdkeys.com. On top of that, they got some pre-orders. If you want Xbox Game Pass, they got you covered on that as well. So a lot of great stuff and a lot of great games discounted. Remember, you just buy these games, you'll get a Steam key, and then you'll redeem it on Steam and you'll be good to go. For pre-orders, the pre-orders may come closer to the release of the game, but we'll get to those at the end of this video. So without further ado, let's get right into it and let's start things off with Hogwarts Legacy. It is 62% off for $24.29. Great deal for Hogwarts Legacy, a game that I really enjoyed in 2023. It wasn't in my mix for Game of the Year, but I thought it was a really well done game, all things considered, and I'm not a Harry Potter guy whatsoever. Maybe I'll check out that HBO series when it comes out, but I kind of just checked this game out on the buzz and the hype alone, and I really enjoyed it. I probably would have enjoyed it more if I was a big fan of the Wizarding World, but you know what? It was fine, and I had a great time with it. For $24 and change, I think this is a really solid pickup. I really enjoyed the gameplay more than anything, using all the different magical abilities and whatnot. I thought that was really enjoyable. Wasn't crazy about the story, didn't really get super into it, but yeah, from a gameplay standpoint, thought it was great. Next up, we got Days Gone, 78% off for $10.89. You know, if you look at the gamut of PlayStation exclusives and PlayStation published titles, Days Gone certainly falls at a lower level and a lower threshold than some of the most popular games. Your God of Wars, your Horizons, your Spider-Mans. Days Gone is not at that level. I will say this though, Days Gone is a well-made open world action title, and yes, the zombie apocalypse thing is kind of overdone. I mean, Sony themselves has one in Last of Us, but Days Gone does it fairly well in that the game performs well, and I feel like that was really one of the shortcomings with the original PlayStation 4 release, is that the performance just left a lot to be desired. On PC, those handcuffs are really taken off. Does the game still have some glitches and bugs? Yeah, sure, but it runs really well. Story is pretty well done, and the only real issue that most people go back to is if you actually shaved off some of the content in this game, it probably would have ended up being a more cohesive and enjoyable experience. What can you do? Still worthwhile to go through. $10.89, really good deal there. Next up, we got HELLDIVERS 2, 20% off for $31.99. I mean, I think it is phenomenal to see 4.5 months after the release of HELLDIVERS 2 that this game is still tracking and still getting a solid 90 to 100,000 concurrent players on Steam. Some people might be like, oh, this game peaked at over 300, 400,000 players. It's already down to 100,000. No. Stabilizing at 100,000 players months after the game came out, incredibly impressive, and goes to show that Arrowhead has done a great job of keeping this game updated. Sure, there was the train wreck, or the impending train wreck that was going to be the PlayStation Network account linking, and Sony had to pivot, and now if you want, you know, your multiplayer account linking nonsense, you're going to have to do that with Concord. You're not going to be able to do that with HELLDIVERS, but HELLDIVERS 2 has done a great job, and in terms of high quality, enjoyable co-op experiences, it's a damn good one, and one of those games that for a lot of people, myself included, really brought back the embodiment of what gaming was supposed to be. And other games do this. Yes, it might be a stretch saying that this is the only one, but it brought back that fun factor in gaming, and that's why we play video games. It's to have fun. If you have a squad of friends to play with, HELLDIVERS 2 is a great time, and for $32, yeah, it's only 20% off, but it's well worth it. Next up, we got Slay the Spire. It is down to $8.29. I thought Slay the Spire was a really solid game, and I bought this in early access at the tail end of its early access period, and ended up being blown away by the game from how it's structured. A roguelike title coupled with a card game. Didn't really understand how it was going to work, but Slay the Spire was getting such a good reception that I checked it out anyway. And man, the game starts off pretty simple, and then you realize that there's a ridiculous amount of depth in how you tackle the runs in Slay the Spire. You know, constructing the right deck, and it's a lot of elements that if you played a card game, you'll be like, okay, this makes sense, but how it works in a roguelike, it actually is done phenomenally well. And now this is a genre that's kind of taken shape as its own genre, like the deck building roguelike. It's been pretty popular, and $8.29 for Slay the Spire, I think that's a damn good deal. Slay the Spire 2 is in fact in development, so hopefully that turns out fairly well. Next up, couple more PlayStation titles. Horizon Zero Dawn is down to $10.19, while Horizon Forbidden West is $37.79. Now, Forbidden West just came out. Firstly, if you have yet to play Zero Dawn, certainly play these games sequentially, play Zero Dawn first, then jump into Forbidden West. Zero Dawn certainly doesn't have the visuals at the level of Forbidden West. It's, I don't want to say dated because it's still a good-looking game, but the character models in Forbidden West are just such a big improvement. The environments look better in Forbidden West. It's not to put down Zero Dawn, but rather Forbidden West is literally one of the best-looking video games of all time, and obviously it's a more recent game, came out in 2022, but Forbidden West is just a gorgeous game that Zero Dawn does look, from a visual standpoint, at second place. However, narratively, Zero Dawn, I would say, is the stronger game. Forbidden West just gets a little wild with its story, and I'm not really a big fan of the direction. Still, both games are absolutely worthwhile to play. With Zero Dawn Complete Edition, you do get the Frozen Wilds expansion, and with Forbidden West Complete Edition, you get the Burning Shores expansion, so that's quite nice. And 37 and change for Forbidden West, given that this just came out, what was it, back in March? Not a bad price, all things considered. And Forbidden West is going to give you a lot of content. If you're looking to do everything, yeah, you're going to take quite a while, like, 60 hours or so, given that you get Burning Shores as well, with all the side quests and everything like that. You could probably get well over 60 hours of gameplay out of Forbidden West Complete Edition. It's a lengthy game, and 37 and change, well worth it. Next up, Miasma Chronicles is 96% off for $1.79. I really enjoyed Miasma Chronicles. I thought it was a well-done tactics-based game by Bearded Ladies. Aesthetically looked great. I thought the setting was well done. The story is pretty good, although towards the tail end of the game, it just the pacing gets a little bit crazy, and I think ultimately from a narrative standpoint, that was the issue with the game. Like some abrupt plot twists and things of that nature, but all in all, enjoyed the game for $1.79. Definitely a good pickup there. Next up, Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree. It's $37. It's a little bit of a discount. It's Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree. It's got a lot of buzz right now. I can't really speak on it. I haven't played it yet. I'll check it out at some point. You guys know me. I just don't get caught in the vortex of hype that is the From Software Souls-like games. Give me more Armored Core and I'll be into that. And guess what? I play all the From Software Souls-like titles anyway. But, this is one that I'm good on it for now. I'll check it out at some point, but not for the moment being. Next up, we got Manor Lords down to $20.49. Good deal on Manor Lords, a city builder that's getting a lot of traction right now. Just want to give that a mention as well if you do want to check that out. And a couple of non-Steam deals. We got Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, 59% off for $7.69. Now, this is Game Pass Ultimate non-stackable. So if you already have a Game Pass subscription, it won't add a month. If you don't have a subscription, you can buy this, redeem it, you'll have a month, and then you'll be good to go. And you could play the entire Game Pass library. A lot of good stuff on there. Persona 3 Reload is on there. Lies of P is on there. The first-party titles, Forza Horizon, Gears, Halo Master Chief Collection, Halo Infinite, so on and so forth. A lot of good stuff on Game Pass. And then also Final Fantasy XIV Dawntrail is down to $34.59. One of the more anticipated games of 2024. If you like FF14, this is about to come out in early access. If you do pre-order it, a little bit of a discount there. And then lastly, they do have Black Myth Wukong listed. It's $55. It'll be $59.99 when it ultimately drops. Just wanted to make mention of that if you want to bookmark it. Probably don't pick it up yet, but that is out August the 20th. And that is going to do it for me. Again, a lot of great PC game deals available right now. Tons of stuff worthwhile to check out, so definitely do check it out. Check them out. Links in the description box below. If you buy anything, I do get affiliate commission, which is much appreciated. Thanks for CD Keys to partner with the channel. That is also appreciated. A great spot to pick up your PC and Steam titles. That's going to do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comments section down below. As always, thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate it if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.